It was a crisp autumn morning when the courtroom doors creaked open. A frail girl stepped forward, pale, shaking, barely recognizable as human. Her eyes scanned the crowd. Then, with a voice that hadn't echoed beyond attic walls in a decade, she began to speak. And when she did, the entire courtroom fell silent. Judges froze. Journalists put down their pens. What she revealed wasn't just a story. It was a decade of silent screams hidden behind the walls of a seemingly perfect home. To neighbors, the Richardson family was the picture of American perfection. Suburban home, freshly cut grass, church on Sundays. Walter, the father, was a respected professor. Elaine, the mother, a part-time librarian and full-time homemaker. And then there was Emily, their only daughter, bright-eyed, soft-spoken, and vanished without a trace just before her 8th birthday. When asked, the Richardsons always had a calm answer. She's with an aunt. She's at a special boarding school. Emily is shy. She likes her privacy. No one suspected a thing, but behind closed doors, a living hell was unfolding. Emily was 7 when the attic door shut behind her and never reopened. Her crime? Having an imaginary friend, drawing disturbing pictures, and being too emotional. Her parents claimed it was discipline. They called it spiritual rehabilitation. In truth, it was solitary confinement. The attic was bare, wooden floorboards, a single blanket, a tin bucket for a toilet. Food came once a day, through a locked hatch. No toys, no books, no light, except the cracks in the roof. For 10 years, her only company was silence, shadows, and herself. Years passed. No birthdays, no hugs. Just the sound of the hatch creaking open and shut. Emily began to keep time by counting spiders and the warmth of seasons. Her voice faded from disuse. Her reflection vanished from memory. At 15, she tried to end it. She broke a shard of glass from the attic window and carved the word "real" into her arm. That night, her mother came upstairs. Not to comfort her, but to threaten her. If you die up here, no one will ever find you. But Emily didn't die. Not yet. One summer afternoon, a new social worker named Sarah came to the neighborhood. She was following up on an anonymous tip about a missing child. The Richardsons were calm, too calm. But as she walked away from their door, something felt off. A breeze shifted the curtains upstairs, and for a split second, Sarah swore she saw a pale hand press against the attic glass. That night, Sarah came back with police. The door was locked. The attic was bolted. But once it was forced open, what they found left them speechless. Emily, now 17, weighing under 80 pounds, skin pale as chalk, eyes like hollow wells. Her first words? "Am I real?" The case shook the nation. Emily's parents were charged with child abuse, unlawful imprisonment, and attempted murder. But nothing could have prepared the courtroom for the moment Emily took the stand. In her quiet, trembling voice, she didn't beg for justice. She didn't cry. She told them what it was like to disappear while alive. She described how she made up stories to keep sane, about a twin sister who escaped and lived for her, about a world where no one screamed in silence. And when she finished, she looked her parents in the eye and said, "You didn't kill me. You only buried me. But I dug myself out." The courtroom was silent for a full 10 seconds. Even the judge had to wipe his eyes. Journalists dubbed her the girl who was forgotten, but the public rallied behind her. Donations poured in. Therapists volunteered. Artists sent supplies. Emily began drawing again. Her first sketch? An open window with wings. Her parents were sentenced to 45 years in prison without parole. But Emily didn't attend the final sentencing. She was in a hospital garden, barefoot, feeling grass for the first time in 10 years. A nurse asked if she was okay. She smiled. The sun feels real. That's enough. Emily's story isn't just one of tragedy. It's proof of the strength hiding inside forgotten places. If you suspect abuse, speak up. If you feel invisible, remember this. Even in the darkest attic, hope can bloom. Because sometimes, when the world stops to listen, one soft voice can shake the walls of silence. If this story moved you even a little, don't forget to like this video. It helps us reach more people with real stories that matter. Subscribe for more unbelievable true stories that will leave you speechless. And tell us in the comments, what would you say to Emily if you met her today? You never know. Your words might help someone who feels alone right now.